DraftKings contributor Tim Finnegan is here, and we're chasing or fading some fighters on Saturday's UFC Fight Night slate. So, Tim, we're looking at the main card for tomorrow night's Fight Night event. We're going to start with a welterweight fight between Mike Perry and Daniel Rodriguez. Rodriguez is a minus 155 favorite. So, chase or fade that Perry has a shot at an upset here?
I'll chase it, and I'll tell you why. Because Rodriguez is really active. He lands almost 8 significant strikes per minute, which is really, really high volume. But the flip side is that he absorbs a lot of strikes because he's so active. He's absorbing about 6 significant strikes per minute. And Perry does hit hard. 11 of his 14 career wins are by knockout. So if Rodriguez is absorbing a lot of strikes, all it takes is one punch to end the fight. So he definitely has a chance.
All right, moving on to the women's strawweight division. Nina Ansaroff, she's going by Nina Nunez now, but you might see it both ways. She changed her last name. Faces off against Mackenzie Dern, with Ansaroff/Nunez coming in as a minus 140 favorite. So chase or fade that the favorite comes out on top here?
I'm going to fade here. Mackenzie Dern's striking has really improved a lot recently. She came into MMA as an all-world grappler. Like, she has amazing world-class jiu-jitsu. But now she's becoming more well-rounded. Like, in her last fight, she was 0 for 5 on takedown attempts, but she ended up winning the decision by landing more distance strikes than her opponent. So her striking is really progressing. I would look towards Mackenzie Dern in this fight as a good live underdog.
All right, Arnold Allen meets Sadiq Yusuff in a featherweight bout for the co-main event. Now, Yusuff is a minus 150 favorite. So chase or fade that Yusuff has a clear advantage in this fight?
I'll chase that. So Yusuff lands a lot of strikes. He lands over 6 significant strikes per minute. So like Daniel Rodriguez is a really active fighter. He's also more accurate than his opponent. He's landing about 49% of his strikes compared to 41%. So that type of volume makes him really appealing in DraftKings DFS contests. And he's 8,500, so he's not that expensive. So if you're looking for like a good volume play in DraftKings contests, I would go with him this week.
All right, in the main event, Marvin Vettori, huge minus 365 favorite over Kevin Holland. But let's switch over to DFS for this question. Now, obviously, Holland is a heavy underdog, but at just 6,600 in salary for DFS, is that a value worth chasing?
I think it is. I'm not going to pick Holland to win. Like, he just fought a few weeks ago, and he had a horrible game plan. Like, people were just furious with him, where he just kept getting taken down. He wasn't trying to get up. He was just talking to his opponent, like, casually. It was like he was just hanging out with his opponent on the ground. It was like really embarrassing. But if the fight stays standing, he has a chance. He's really long. He has an 81-inch reach, so he's going to have a 7-inch reach advantage on Vettori. And Vettori has fought long opponents before. He fought Israel Adesanya, who's really long, and he gave Adesanya a great fight. He lost so close with the decision. But Holland is really powerful. He's got a lot of knockouts, especially recently. And if this fight stays standing, he definitely has a chance. So at 6,600 in DraftKings contests, like that's a pretty good value play.
All right, well, while we're on the subject of value, where else can you find value on this slate?
So Holland at 6,600 is a really great play. And we also talked about Mackenzie Dern. She's 7,900. And anytime, you can get Mackenzie Dern, I think for under 8,000, I would definitely look there.
All right, let's wrap up this segment with your favorite bet on the DK Sportsbook for UFC Fight Night. What is it going to be?
My favorite bet. I mean, so Kevin Holland is such a huge underdog. I'm not going to pick him to win outright, but I think this fight's going to stay standing. And if it stays standing, he has a chance because he's so long and he has such powerful hands. I think he's got 4 knockouts in his last 5 fights. I would go with him as a value play.